Today, now that we've finished our Inviscid part, we're going to be looking into the Viscous Laminar. So let's just start off by um, going into New Design Modeler. Then let's click on this Z-axis and let's start sketching. So we're going to start off by creating this circle here at the center, and then we're going to create a couple lines here. Right here. Perfect. And then let's just go ahead and make sure these are all 50 or all 25. And then for our diameter is going to be 1 meter. Then we're going to go back into draw and create a rectangle. From here, we can delete all of our other lines. Perfect. Now that we have this concept, surface some sketches. Make sure we're in box select. Select this, apply, generate. Now we have our surface. So let's go ahead and go back and let's go into meshing. Perfect. Now that we're in meshing, we can go here. And I'm just going to start off by naming all of my sides. So this is going to be symmetry. This is going to be a velocity inlet. This is going to be pressure. Well, perfect. Now that we have this, we can go into here, insert a method. Make sure we're on triangles and generate that. Once this is done, we can go into insert sizing. This is going to be number of divisions. We're going to set this to 50 for now. And once we have this, we can go down to here, set no, make sure this is on hard, and generate. Kind of see our mesh. Now we're going to go in and insert an inflation. First layer thickness. which is going to be layers of 100, 15. Let's go right like this, generate. So now we can see our mesh as well as that interior right there. Perfect. And now that this is done, we're going to be able to get out of here and update our mesh. Next, we're going to go right into setup, double precision 8 core, and right in here, once we're in, we're going to be able to see our values. So fluid here. First, let's start off by changing this to laminar. Then our air is going to be a density of 1 and 0.000167 for our viscosity. And then we're going to go into our velocity inlet. Velocity is going to be 12. Let's update our reference values. Method's going to be coupled. Perfect. And visuals are okay. Let's initialize this with 25 iterations. Let's go ahead and run this. Perfect. Looks like we reached our residual value. Next, we can just go into our reports for forces. Well, it's going to be our drag force. Next is going to be our XY plots for static pressure on the wall. Looks completely correct for static pressure. And sorry, our coefficients of pressure. Same thing. Looking very, very good. And from here, we can also see our velocity magnitude, which is going to be 0 across the surface. And from here, we can also see our contours. So this is going to be our static pressure contour. And this will be our velocity contour. And remember, this is for laminar flow. Perfect. Now that we have this, we're going to be able to go into our post where we can make those streamlines just to see the flow. Perfect. Now that we're here, go ahead and click that Z-axis and let's create some streamlines. Start from symmetry 2, 100. Let's get that up to 800. And in here, you can really start to see the flows and how they're able to move around here, but they still take some time to separate correctly. Even in the velocity inlet, we can see this right there. And that's going to be it for our viscous laminar.